This is Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things. In this first clip, we got a potentially drunk man absolutely livid that there's a loud dog next door.
This old dude was harassing us from the road while we were doing yard work.
He was drunk and yelling at us about my livestock guardian.
She is barking, but she's behind a fence 30 feet from the road.
Ex-Marine, I never pulled a pistol. You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me. You need to get away from me.
You keep walking down the goddamn road. No one asked you to stop.
Come on, big boy. Take what you want.
Keep walking down the road.
Take what you want.
Keep walking down the road.
Take what you want.
You keep walking.
Take what you
What do you
want.
think I want?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
Why won't you walk down?
Why don't you get back on your lawn?
Why don't you keep walking?
Why would
you
I?
called me out here.
Why would I?
Because you don't here. You don't belong here.
I don't. I've lived here for 35 years. Are you
don't
kidding
live?
me? It was a dirt road. All this shit
You
was.
was there.
All this shit was a dirt
Not one of
road.
these complained about your dog. Now
My
one of these
dog
fucking
got-
dogs is paid attention
Hey,
one bit.
do you hear him complaining about your dog? Do
You're
you hear him?
complaining. Keep
Do
walking.
you hear him complaining about your dog?
Keep walking.
Do you hear him complaining about your? Matter of fact, he wants to go
Down the road, Marine. You can walk right on down the road.
You know
can
what
walk
I'm
right
gonna
on
do?
back.
I'm
No
gonna
one's
walk.
gonna give a
I am gonna walk down this damn road. Then I'm gonna come back and hunt you.
I can't wait.
Oh, you don't
I
want it. You don't
I
want it. You don't want it.
I can't fucking wait.
Oh, yeah, curly hair. Ex-Marine. You're always a Marine. Well, you're dead.
It's almost like this guy wanted to get bashed. He's just like, take what you want, take what you want. And then just a little later, he threatens to come back and punch him. And then right at the end of the clip, I believe I heard her saying, oh, you're dead, mate. It's like, just stuff like that. It's just like, are you just out of your mind? You just don't, I don't get people like this. Also, I feel bad for that dog. The dog's just there, looking at things, going, very curious about things around him. And the old man's just pulling her back with the flipping leash. Like, I get it, but you could at least do it slowly so the dog notices and just comes back on their own accord, not you just rip the leash right back and pull the dog right back your direction. You can see the dog flails around for a bit whenever he does that. Jesus Christ. Next we have a Karen who's upset at the drive-thru of Popeyes arguing over what is 11 cents. That's right, 11 cents.
2011, I get back 20?
I just
Okay.
gave you the money back. I just
No,
gave
you gave me
2011.
20, I gave you 2011.
No, I'm saying me. I gave you 1011 back. I
You
didn't
gave
know.
me 20.
Right, because you said you gave them 1011.
Vehicle is
I don't have 11 cents.
I just gave it
It's
to
like
you
a
with
silver,
the receipt.
like a silver truck, like a silver like SUV. Yep.
I just gave you with the receipt, sir.
Where's the 11 cents, man?
I just gave it to you.
Where?
You just wherever you put the receipt at. It's probably inside the receipt.
The receipt?
That you threw on
Yeah,
the
that
floor.
you just threw on the floor.
No, I threw three weak-ass chicken tenders on the floor.
No, you just
You're
threw the
saying it's in
receipt.
here?
It should be because I gave you the 11 cents.
Oh, look, it's not in there.
Sir, I
So
gave
are you a
I just.
liar?
Just give him the 11
You're trying
cents,
to hold
bro.
on to 11 cents?
You're caring
Where
about
you're-
11 cents.
You are. No, you are.
This is so fun.
Do you understand that you are?
Then
That you
drive
guys are caring about Popeye's 11 cents on top of it, not even your own.
What's the bet that in all his anger, he accidentally dropped the 11 cents he was given and just fell onto the ground and all that crap, and he just can't be bothered to properly look for it, so instead is just annoying, berating the hell out of the staff to give him 11 cents? I'm partly confused on why the staff just didn't do that and be over and done with. I mean, in most cases, okay, I get it. It's just weird. This entire thing's weird. It's just like this guy's just losing it over what is 11 cents. Literally nothing, effectively. Good God. In his next clip, we got a Karen at McDonald's.
Male Karen of the day.
I want my money. Get away from the stage. Hold on. Where's my money? Where's my money?
You don't get it. You can call corporate and get your money. Get out of my store right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey.
Gotta love how quickly this guy just bats the cup out of her hand, just like boom. No, I'm not having this shit. And then when they walk away because well now he's just been over the top with it. He just grabs the McDonald's bags that sit on the bench and then flings them off the bench. Like what an asshole! What an absolute dickhead! In this next clip, we've got a Karen who can't help but to slap herself over and over again over an emotional support animal.
Yeah, I need to call animal support in the police. Oh, it's legal? They can go into a restaurant. Service dog, I know, an emotional support animal, and a service dog has to be trained to do something that the doctor has recommended that you cannot do for yourself. An emotional support animal only has to provide emotional support, which is not the same thing. Right, they can't go to the store. Are they allowed to go to a restaurant? Okay, so you have to call animal control. If you call the police, okay. Because this dog should not be in a public place, and I know that. I've done research on this, and I know the difference. I've done extensive research on this, and I know this dog is not allowed to be here. Not an emotional support animal. If the dog is truly a service dog, yes. They go everywhere. An emotional support animal is allowed to be in your house, in the airport. That's it. Yeah. We have a service dog, and you know that. Right? No, I'm not leaving. I'm calling the police. Go ahead and call them. I'm not leaving them. That's fine. You got hell as far as I'm concerned. You can't have an emotional support animal in a public place, so I do it.
So there's a few things here, and I just want to start off with how many times did she slap herself in that clip? It's just like just one of those things, just slap, 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 slap. She's just so angry about this that she's just slapping herself continuously whilst on a phone call. Like, it's just like expressing anger. Secondly, the Karen is kind of right. Emotional support animals are technically not allowed inside of malls and restaurants, but in this case here, the manager of the store has given the A-OK, so because it's a private business and not a public place, the manager has given an A-OK to this. There is nothing wrong with it. Granted, there might be some rulings that curb that, but the manager's okay with it. It's one of those things where you're just causing a mess for no good reason. You're technically in the right in the law, but then also the manager of this private business has given the A-OK. So, you're kind of at a loss here, Karen. You should just give up and move on. In this next clip, well, it's a bit of a messy one. I'll explain more about the context after you've seen the clip, though.
Male Karen gets so upset over Smoothie that he assaults teenage girls, all while being a racist towards Hispanic workers.
I want to speak to the person who made this drink. Is that you?
No, we don't know who made it, so.
You don't know who made it?
There's 4 of us here, so we obviously don't know.
Fucking ignorant high school kids.
Okay, bye.
I want to speak to the fucking.
Hey, you can call corporate whenever you want. Goodbye. John, stop. I don't care.
Give it to me right now.
What? Calling the police. Calling the police.
Gianna, I want your telephone. Shut the
up. Get out. You can call corporate. Bye. Okay, good for you. Bye.
I want.
Bye.
Shut up.
You shut up. You're not gonna tell me to shut up. Who are you? Who are you?
Loser.
What? Get the out. Get the out. Get the out. You're going to jail. You're going to jail, you racist piece of shit. Bro, call the police now.
This clip's a bit of a difficult one. Let me just explain the context that I've been told about a million times throughout the other time this clip's appeared. So in this case here, the guy who is buying the drink here, he has a son who is allergic to peanuts. Effectively, the guy asked the staff to not include peanuts in the drink. One thing he did not say was that his son was allergic to peanuts, hence why he wanted the peanuts to not be in the drink. This creates an inherent problem because you ask for not peanuts in a drink. Logically speaking, most people should probably be able to make the connection that maybe it's because of an allergy, But, as we all know, common sense isn't quite so common, so it's not going to be something a lot of people will realize in the moment unless they're explicitly told that they're allergic. So what's happened here is that there was some cross-contamination and some peanut residue had made it into the smoothie. When the kid drank the smoothie, he had an allergic reaction, and the father has now come right back in, all riled up and extraordinarily frustrated and angry at these employees for not doing what he requested. Now, first, I can understand this reaction. This reaction is totally understandable from a point of view of his. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it justified. And what's ended up occurring post this clip is that the Karen lost his job, apparently, and got arrested. He was also sued by the employee that he threw the drink towards and had to pay $7,500 towards her. I understand that your kid had an allergic reaction, but you also didn't make that was a clear thing. All you did was you asked to not put peanut butter in the drink. You didn't specify that your son's allergic to it, which makes a very complicated and messy situation here. That is what it is, you know? In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's having their first time at peak hour public transport.
Karen yells at man on crowded subway for holding on to support pole.
Move your arm. Move your arm. No, it's not your business. I paid my fare. Okay? So not to have your arm in front of my face.
Look around.
I don't give a and I care what's in front of me. Understand that? I'm not here for nobody else. I'm here for me.
That's very obvious.
Yes, so then move your arm please up a little bit so it's not in front of my face.
You know, if you're asking me to move it up,
No, you didn't give me so damn rude and obnoxious.
yeah, who's being rude or obnoxious?
You, if I'm seeing that place out, who the hell's going to?
Are we getting pumped?
Excuse me, move your arm. Now what's the problem? You waiting for what? For me to say the PLEASE? Because I'm not going to do it.
I'm not moving anywhere. I am holding on to the bar like everybody.
Yeah. If my husband's an officer, this wouldn't happen. Trust me. That is nice. Fucking half the man that you are.
Hit the plus for more Karen content.
I say that because if anyone who's actually been on a train or a bus or any form of public transport in peak hour, like when everyone's going to work or everyone's coming home from work, this is common. People are going to be stuck standing up and are holding on to support poles. This may occur to have some arms flailing all over the place, maybe in your way. Unfortunately, that's just how it is on a crowded train or a crowded bus. It's just how it's going to go. Complaining about it is just going to make your trip worse, you dumb fuck. In this next clip, we got a Karen who decides to call the cops and everything goes horribly wrong for her.
Look, we honestly have better things to do. This is really not something you dial 911 for.
Just look at this trash that they have there. Come on. You know?
Whoa! Don't start throwing things around.
Calm down. Come on. Let me show you what's inside their house.
She's throwing. She's going to.
No, you're not allowed here. This is not your property. Okay. I'm gonna ask you
I
to
just
step
want to
out.
show you how they live. Look at the picture. Look at the picture.
Let's go.
What?
I can't handle you guys.
Don't do that.
You know what? It's not me, it's them.
We're gonna take you home. Come on.
Can't. Why am I going in there? They should be going in there.
Okay,
No. I'm not going in there.
It's okay, you're not being
I'm not going in there. They should be going in there.
taking you home.
Not me. No. Why are you taking me? Take them. Take them, not me. No. What?
Mike. I'm sorry, that one's too good. I don't care if that one turns out to have been a stage clip. That is flipping hilarious. Just the fact that she had no sense of awareness, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get these people arrested by showing them their trash, by then going into their house while the police are watching me trespass to show them something. It's just... I got nothing. That's too good. I just love her just insistent, like, the panic and how quickly it peaked the moment she was being put into the car. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. In this next clip, we've got a Karen who's very unhappy that the land near them is being developed upon.
That's good. I'm working really hard to clear this yard.
Awesome. I want to see your plans. I want to see your plans. I don't care. You can tape me all you want. Good. Show me your plans, because otherwise I will call the police as well.
Call them.
You do have to show plans.
I don't have to show you.
You have to show me plans. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Because I'm mowing?
Because you're not mowing.
I'm not?
You're clearing, okay? You're dropping
See
things.
me cutting any big trees?
I do. I do.
Until he mows this whole section and you can see everything.
You're a real winner.
You are.
You
back
are.
on your own
I
property.
will not. I want to have a conversation with you.
I don't
want you to call the property owner.
I don't even live here.
Okay, well then I will go find out who does live here, because as far as I'm concerned, you are, until you can prove that you are where you're supposed to be,
I can
by
do
way of
whatever
a
I want
marker,
on his property.
by the way of a marker, because you are my property, I know I have rights.
Okay, I'll be
For how
down
much
there.
you can clear,
I'll
I
mow.
know I have rights.
I'm going to clear all the way to the wall.
I know I have rights.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well,
and I want you to show me
I don't have to
where
show you nothing.
Are. Yes, you do. You have to mark this, pal. Pal, you have to mark
You're
this.
a beauty. Are you from the city?
You are a beauty.
Are you from the city?
Are you from the city?
No, I grew up here.
Excellent. Good for you. Good for you. I want you to show me where you have
I don't have to show you nothing.
Yes, you do.
I know the wall is the property line.
How? You got to show that. Oh, good. Awesome. Is this the police?
How am I infringing upon anything?
Because you're clearing everything.
I don't need a permit for that.
Who cleared all that?
Yeah.
To your stone
Did
wall.
you hear me? I live here. You don't. There is no house.
He's gonna live here.
Okay.
There's gonna be a house here, a big one.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Why are you trying to threaten me? Why are you trying to threaten me?
There's no threatening.
Yes, you are.
There's
yes,
no
you
threatening.
are.
Okay?
You don't
No.
scare me. Okay. I have a right to know what's happening on my edge of property.
Trees.
Okay, how far are you going?
Right to the stone wall.
Right to the stone wall?
Yeah.
Yep.
So we can, see everything.
Yep.
Karma will get you, big guy.
Oh, no.
Don't you worry.
Who came over here?
You threatening me?
What?
Who came?
No, I'm not threatening
Get
you.
off my
I'm
property,
simply making a statement.
Beat it.
Yeah.
Beat it. Beat it. Beat it.
Yeah.
Or bug somebody else.
I'm not bugging anybody.
Wait till they build the houses down.
That's okay, because I have 16 acres too. I'll put my big houses right up next to your big houses. And
I don't
we'll
care.
all
I
have,
don't live here.
We'll have a barbecue.
just
That's
gonna
my
cut all these
point,
trees.
Al. That's my point. You don't live here, so that's why you don't care. I do live here, and I've been working my ass off.
Bye.
Whilst I don't know much about the legality of doing any form of land clearing in most of America, I think there's one simple thing here. You don't go over to the people doing it and go off at them. You kind of should either call up your local council or local people in government that can actually potentially do something about this and not just harass the people who are working. I don't know about you, but that seems to be very highly unproductive in what you're trying to do here. In this next clip, we've got a guy demanding respect and therefore will not move out of the drive-thru.
That's all you are doing.
I'll just stay here until we get respect.
No. You think you're going to get respect? Respect is earned, not given. You came here speaking to me so rudely. Why would I respect you? Because I'm a child and you're an elder? All you're doing is holding up my line, sir. Could you please move forward? We can have a staring contest in the front parking lot. You are holding up my line.
Not staring at you.
You are. Then what is that called? Glaring? I'm sorry.
You're not.
Pull forward. You got your stuff. What point are you trying to prove?
You know, we lack context of what initially happened before this clip, but at the end of the day, old mate's got his stuff. Old mate should just move along and move on with his day. It's not worth burning your time over something as little as this. Like, it's just not worth it. Move along, fuck off. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's unhappy about the neighbor's dog.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message,
You can do it now.
No, I've listened to your dogs bark every minute of every day for 2 years. You come out and talk to me. Hi, 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 hi. Please come out. I've listened to your dogs bark every minute for 2 years. You will come talk to me, or I'm calling the police. Come talk to me. Please, come talk to me. My name's Emmy Joe, and your dog has barked every single minute of every single day for 2 years. So inside my house.
So you're the one that called
No, no.
Get rid of 4 dogs.
I have never.
Okay, here's a pet peeve. If you're going to post a recording of the doorbell of all the things leading up to the conversation, why not, I don't know, keep the thing going so people can understand the full context? Like, I don't get it. It's not like you were purposely recording this, it's the fucking doorbell that was recording this. It would have the whole recording. Why did you not post the whole recording? You're trying to hide something, or you're just dumb? I'm sorry, that I've seen the comments. A lot of you guys get annoyed when clips get cut off and stuff along those lines, and this is me expressing the same annoyance because this wasn't recorded by someone's phone. This is recorded by the doorbell. The doorbell would have the whole recording. They just didn't post the entire thing. Why? In this next clip, we got a Karen at what I'm assuming is a bank, not happy with how she's being talked to.
You're not explaining a question that I'm asking you, and when I'm asking you about, okay, if this is not active, like your dude, get your supervisor. Get your supervisor. Find a supervisor. Are you a supervisor? Can you grab one? Okay. You need a reality check for somebody to really get you with that ass. That's what you need. You need somebody to beat that ass. Come here, baby. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Yes, I do work for the county, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm high and mighty and I can talk below to people. I know who I work with. I know who I work for. You're not going to talk to me that way, so don't come over here and tell me to lower my tone. You need to go address him in the way he speaks to people. Thank you. If you don't like that, then you can go get a supervisor and we can have that conversation. Okay, so then you should come over here and speak to your employee and not speak to me.
Hello. Yes.
Sir, please go. Please go so I can get this done. Please go.
Got no response to that one. That was just an interesting clip. We're going to move on with our day.